Hello and welcome to my first look at December's White Dwarf. It's in this package here. It's a dwarf, so I'm using an axe. I did put a video out today, I think it is of Gene Stealers, because it's still November, and I also put something that is very interesting on my Instagram, which was an announcement. The announcement is that I will be releasing a video, at least one video, so it could be two some days, every single day throughout the whole of December. So I'm really chuffed to be able to be in a position to do that. Think of it like a YouTube advent calendar, where instead of opening a window and getting a bit of chocolate or a nice picture or a Lego, you will get one of my videos. And the video could be an unboxing, it could be a review, different armies, a selection of models, a painting guide, a codex, you name it. It will be something different every day. So I hope you enjoy all of the content over December. I'm really hoping to get to 20,000 subscribers before Christmas, because the sooner I get to that milestone, the sooner I can make a giveaway announcement, which I'm sure you'll all be very excited about. Anyway, I ramble on, so let's have a look at this. This is going to be a bumper, huge, big white dwarf. Obviously a lot of red and white and all the rest of it, because it is a Blood Angels specific white dwarf. Oh, and we've got Necromunda. It says giant size Christmas issue. The white dwarf, as always, will cost you £5.99 or $9 or €8, or you can get it much cheaper if you just get a subscription from Games Workshop, and they'll post it to you. And like today, it's come early. So this is the issue. Similar kind of colour scheme and things and layout as the previous one in terms of using Necromunda. It only seems like yesterday that we got the last issue. You get these cards, and carefully try and take these off the front cover. There we go. Let's have a look at cards. What do we get? Blood Bowl, it looks like. Here we go. Oh, so you get a Blood Bowl, Naughty or Nice. You get a Healing Potion. I think that's for Shadespire. You get an achievement. Hey! So is this for Age of Sigmar? Then you get some treasures. Wow, this is interesting. So lots of treasure and skills, and yeah, so hopefully it'll explain what these are in the White Dwarf. We'll have a look at those in a bit. If you can hear a noise in the background, that's not the camera or anything, that is a heater. It's very cold in here. I've got the light on as well. It's November in the Northern Hemisphere, and it gets dark at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So unless I kind of gave up work altogether, there's no way I could really shoot these videos in the daytime unless it's a weekend, and that's far too long to wait for you guys. So here we go, December 2017. Welcome to the issue. Wow, yeah, it's a lot of pages, 164. A lot of pages. That is thick. This White Dwarf has the thickness. So what do we get? Return to Hammer Hall. Running at Successful League. Golden Demon entries. Battle Report Special. You've got Battle for Erebor, so Hobbit. Age of Sigmar. Raid on Cot's Folly, Necromunda, and a 40k battle report. Looks like it's got Dark Angels and Eldar in it. Oh, and then Armies and Parade and some more Planchitsu. Battle report special. So there's a little report about the reports. Free game cards. Healing Potion is for Shadespire. special play card for Blood Bowl, and 12 cards for Warhammer Quest. So there you go, that's all of that. It says Angelus Mortis, one-man army, about Sly, and a Perfect Union. I think they're the Elves team in Blood Bowl. Chapter approved 2017. I had a hands-on look at this at the Warhammer event at the weekend, the 40k open day. It's £20. I think that's quite reasonable. It doesn't say how many pages it's got in it, but I think it was over 100 pages. I want to say sort of 120, 150 pages or so. So it's got a fair amount of content, everything from a section about Apocalypse to making variants of your Land Raider. So, but I think that's for open play though, rather than, you know, competitive play. Obviously because it uses the PowerPoints and stuff. But I definitely suggest that. Hopefully I can do a review of that book at some point and give you my take on it. By Christmas they will have brought out, what, 10 codexes or so since August, which is just crazy when you think about it. So of course there are going to be things that need tweaking. And I think their plan is to do one of these chapter approved every year. So instead of tweaking it on the website based on sort of community feedback, they're going to do it once a year, and it's going to be in a book, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, match play as well. So there's a good section on here. It's a full 2-page spread about the chapter approved book. So that's £20. That is up for pre-order now. It went up for pre-order at the weekend, and it's available next weekend on the 2nd of December, Saturday. Angels of Death. So you've got the Codex Dark Angels and Blood Angels. They're just the usual price of £25 each. And you've got the collector's editions for £50 as normal, as the same as other Codex releases. Then you've got the data cards, £10 a pack, and actually chapter dice, which again, I don't know why, but they always don't put the picture in. Maybe they're not made for this White Dwarf, because this White Dwarf's probably made a few months ago, but they don't show the dice. But you can get Dark Angels dice and Blood Angels for £17.50 a pot, and you get 20 dice in each set. So there you go. And then you get the Dark Angels Lieutenant Zachariah, so a named lieutenant, £15. Finally, they get the message that £15 is reasonable for, you know, a Primaris single miniature, and I hope they continue with this. Like with the Death Guard, £15 is quite reasonable for a plastic miniature of this size, of this detail. You know, don't go back to the £22.50 for heaven's sake. Then you get the Dark Angels Primaris upgrades, £8 for the set. Really like how they've used that for this Sergeant with a power sword. Blood Angels get some love with the Lieutenant Tolmiron, £15 again, and then the upgrade set is £8. I mean, I'd want to get the upgrade sets, not for the shoulder pads, but the chainsword and the power sword and the bolt pistol. I think they're really cool. And then they're announcing the easy to build aggressors. Unfortunately, none of them look like they're firing again. Someone on my Instagram did say that they couldn't find any aggressor models that are firing, which is silly when you think about it, because they are moving firing platforms. I mean, they're not even like swiping or about to swing their power fists or anything, are they? They're just all in these standard static poses. I mean, maybe they're just struggling to walk about, but it would be nice to see some aggressors in sort of action poses, but there you go. Anyway, easy to build. Aggressors, £20. So I think that saves you £10 from the set. If only they gave the same love to the Centurions and made them easy to build, or at least have them with either the assault variant or the range variant, because they're still highly priced. I think I want to say they're what, £47.50 or so for the Centurions. But anyway, £20. I was sort of expecting half price at 15, because you can't put them in any other pose than that, and they've only got the flamers. Easy to build Dreadnought, it's £25. Again, I was expecting 20. This still saves you £15 from the current kit. I'd happily pay £15 more though to have it posed and to have all the weapon options and to magnetize all the weapon options. £15 is nothing to pose this miniature in the way you want it to. There's still a little bit of articulation. You don't necessarily have to glue the hips like you sort of had to for the other one. I mean, you could have magnetised it, but so you can move the body about without magnetising the hips, and you can move the arms sort of up or down. You can't move this area, you can't move the fist, it's just the arms sort of up and down. You can't move those. The front part doesn't open, there's no rocket pod, so I was really expecting half price on both of them. I was expecting the 15 and I was expecting the 20 instead of the 25. It's up to you though. If you want to save yourself £15 on a full size one and you want that loadout and no other loadout without the rocket pod, then you know it might be for you. But the other kit was so excellent anyway. I looked on my videos the other day, and I think my review of this this model, you know, and I think that my review of this original model has got 26,000 views, which just blows my mind. But anyway, then we've got the Death Guard. Odd pose, odd size base, same size base as the Blight-Lord Terminators. I was speaking to the couple of the model designers about that, and they kind of said, well, they just picked the base that works best for that model. So maybe the base would have looked too big. You know, a 50mm base for this Lord of Contagion, but it's going to look a bit odd anyway, having one Lord of Contagion with a 50mm and one with a 40mm, and he's going to blend in with the Blight-Lord Terminators. But I really like these models. I really like the Nurglings that they put on them, and this easy to build Lord Felthius and Tainted Cohort will cost you £25. So in a way, that's saving you £10 from buying the set of 5 Blight-Lord Terminators, so you get the 3, and a Lord of Contagion on his own would easily cost you £15. So I'd say that's still a very, very good deal, £25 for those miniatures. I've seen them in the flesh as well, and they look fantastic. And then my baby, it's arrived. It'll be in my hands soon, once more. The easy to build Myphitic Blight-Hauler, and it's at £15. Yes! Yes, I did say that I would get 3 of these suckers if they were £15, and I just hope that, look at it, look how cute it is. I mean, honestly, I just hope that Games Workshop have made enough of them. I really do, because I think that's going to be popular. Love the size base that it comes on. Just a fantastic model, really like that. So yeah, fantastic. Slime Arbo, here he is with the Little Shop of Horrors. It says number 2, we've got to read number 2. Where does it say number 2? Native of the jungle, deathbed of Catachan, predatory sentient flora, hold no peril to Sly. Yep, hold no peril to him. And he will cost you £15. He's available on December the 23rd. I don't know whether he's available to pre-order, it just says available. But I forgot to mention that these aggressors pre-order on the 16th, available on the 23rd. Same for the Primaris, and same for all the Death Guard stuff. So we've only got to wait 2 weeks before we can pre-order all of these things. I'm really looking forward to it. And then a week after that, Slime Arbo will be available, and so will the Lord Celestant Gabriel Sureheart. Oh, that's quite nice. So you've got a Lord Celestant without a helmet, and this really nice looking sword as well. And he's £20. He's a fair bit, and Sly's 15. Warhammer 40,000 combat cards. So it's a fast-paced card game for 2 players, and it's got pictures of all the units. £10, and you get 60 cards. Now they've got an advert for Warhammer Live on Twitch. Over 15 hours of Warhammer every week. News from Middle-earth. Lords of Erebor, Thror, The Last King Under the Mountain, and Thrain. £20 for Thror and Thrain. And Master of Lake Town, or Stephen Fry basically, for £20, and you get Alfred as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's cast as resin. So they're classic Citadel miniatures. And these I would have thought are the same. Blood Bowl merchandise. So you've got the Elfheim Eagles as a new team, £20, and of course you get your 12 Union players. The inaugural Blood Bowl Almanac, is £30. So you've got a complete set of rules. Team card packs are £15 each, and then they're bringing out an elf pitch. That's pretty nice. £24 for one of those with dugouts. Latest from Forge World, Carib Cullen, the Risen. He was available to purchase at the Warhammer 40,000 Open Day. He was £80. It doesn't say how much he is there, but that is how much he is. And also the Regents of the Orden Rift, which include Karragan and Sabius, and the base is absolutely stunning and fantastic. And if you've got a Red Scorpion army, or even thinking about it, these models are a must, absolute must. Oh, and they are £60 for the pair with that base. Video game news, Space Hulk Deathwing. It says it's not only available for PC either, the Enhanced Edition is available for the Xbox One and PS4. That's incorrect. It's not actually available. Maybe it was going to be available at the time of them making this White Dwarf, but it's not. I think it's due out now in March. It's been pushed back. Free Blade, obviously, and Dawn of War 3 are available. Some novels, Dan Abnett the War Master, Old Earth by Nick Kime. War Master is £18 and Old Earth is £20, but it is like a hardback. Then you got Fabius Bile, Clone Lord, Hallowed Knights, Hammer Hall and Other Stories, and Crusade and Other Stories. Contact, Temporal Distort. I remember getting that White Dwarf edition, and I did get that Mordheim miniature. Got it somewhere. Return to Hammer Hall. This is a big spread. You've got Mercenaries. Wow, it's quite a nice bit of kit, that. It's a White Dwarf exclusive for that. Warhammer Quest. More Warhammer Quest. Classic 2017. So some Golden Demon. Space Marines. It's like a Chaos Knight with a demon leg and a demon arm. The freehand painting is just out of this world. It's absolutely insane. And the non-metal metal effect is just stupidly good. Absolutely stupidly good. Look at that. Whoa. Now that's a shield. That is incredible. Gorkanaut. Looks fantastic. Witch Elf and a Wrathmonger. Incredible. You've got a Sisters of Battle and 1,000 Suns. And then you've got a Gene Stealer Cult and an Assassin. Excellent. Absolutely excellent diorama. Dan Abnett the War Master. Wow, now that is an edition. 322 page cloth wrapped hardback novel. Only 2,500 copies, but that is a collector's book, that. Wow. The Battle for Erebor. So this is one of the battle reports, consisting of the Iron Hills and Azog's Legion. Okay, I won't spoil what the outcome of these, because then I think you've got the Everwinter Curse. So another battle report between the Caradons and the Beastclaw Riders. Really love the models for the Beastclaws, absolutely incredible, and the Caradons actually. I won't spoil the end of that one. Then you've got Raid on Cot's Folly, so Goliath and Escher. On a lovely bit of terrain there. I won't spoil that one, but that goes on for a while. And then Assault on Urdek. So this is going to keep you busy over the winter period, reading all these battle reports. So this one you've got an Eldar Eandon army at power level 174, and then you've got Defenders of Urdek at power level 149. I really want to see what on earth the Wraith Knight does, and all of those Wraith Guard and Wraith Lords. Oh my lord. 25 Wraith Guard. And the Space Marine Killers, the Dark Reapers, absolutely fantastic. And he's got the little rocking spirits here. Really like to get a Wraith Knight at some point, guys. I'll try my best. And with the Dark Angels, they're using the brand new Lieutenant model. Won't spoil that. And then 2 brand new codexes for the Angels of Death. So you've got Blood Angels Start Collecting, which was out last year, I think. Primaris Lieutenant, the Aggressors, Intercessors and Hellblasters. I think they're just the normal Space Marine box sets, but they've got the upgrade sprue in each one, which isn't advertised there, which is a bit odd. And then Dark Angels, same kind of story, but they don't have a Start Collecting set, unfortunately. But those sets will have the upgrade sprues too. So Dark Angels and Blood Angels, big push. Building your decks. Space Hulk, so you can use your Gene Stealer Cult miniatures in the game. And it's got a new mission, running a successful league. Forge Bowl Almanac. And look at all the teams now that they've got. So they've got the Elves, they've got the Reichland Reavers, Skaven Scramblers, Dwarf Giants, Gorged Eye, and the Scarcrag Snivelers. So you've got 6 teams there. That's impressive, very impressive. And you've got some Forge World Blood Bowl models too as well. Illuminations, wow, this looks incredible. This looks like it's all Age of Sigmar kind of stuff. Yep. The model photograph. So, shows you how to get all your lighting right. And all your ISO settings, fantastic. How good are camera phones at taking pictures? Well, there seems to be a lot of pictures on Instagram, I'll tell you that. Armies on Parade. That is fantastic, that. Look at that. Incredible. Wow. That is immense. Fantastic. Very colourful, that one. And then Blanchitsu. Look at this beast with grass and things growing on it. That's incredible. I like all the moss and grass that he's put on all the other models too. Kegorak's Revenge. You've got a load of Harlequins there. Incredible. Paint Splatter. Dark Angels and Blood Angels respectively. And Warhammer World, yeah, so they've got a great advert. Warhammer World, that looks like a great advert too. Fantastic. Upcoming events, so here we go. You got December 2017, so this weekend will be Throne of Skulls Winter Assault for Horus Heresy, and a tournament the week after. Then January you've got a Warhammer World New Year Open Day on Saturday the 6th, campaign on the 20th, and a tournament on the 27th. Then February you've got the Horus Heresy Weekender on the 3rd of February, and Throne of Skulls on the 10th. These are all selection of the miniatures that you can get. They're exclusive to Warhammer World, including those tanks and Ixion Hail. Readers' models. Wow, look at that. It's incredible. And then next month White Dwarf, January 2018, on sale Friday the 5th of January. New year, new hobby. Paint splatter, heavy metal, A Tale of Four Warlords, malign, portents, designer's notes, Blanchett suit, and much more. I think malign portents is quite interesting. No doubt that January one will feature the Chaos Demons codex. It'll tell you a little bit about that and probably tell you when that's going to be up for pre-order, because I think that'll be January sometime. That's the next codex after Dark Angels and Blood Angels. I hope you're looking forward to that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.